Welcome to BIBSTER'S Repair Shop. Thanks for joining the video. This next series of videos is sponsored by the Antique Engine Tractors Association out of Geneseo, Illinois. Come check out their annual working farm show. This year, September 16th, 17th, and 18th, 2022. If you're watching this video after that, check the Facebook page out. Link in the description, and you can do all of the show notes, see what the featured tractor is. This year, it's John Deere's. You're gonna see a ton of content this weekend coming from the show, so make sure to like and subscribe. There should be a button like right here. There's a little logo, it looks like my logo. Hit that, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, it helps out. And check this tractor. Welcome back to the preview of the Antique Engine and Tractor Association's annual fall demonstration show, live tractor show. I'm saying it probably wrong. We're going through a few of the cool tractors. I'm sure you've already seen the last one. This tractor is another unique tractor that's going to be at the show that you should come check out. This is a John Deere, they call it the 4 or Novo. So what is this? This looks kind of like maybe the tractor you can kind of see in the shot next to you. Small little John Deere tractor. Well, John Deere, like all manufacturers, was trying to make a wide range of tractors from small little ones like this to bigger ones. So when John Deere was deciding to go to this style of tractor, obviously all the other tractors up until then had kind of shared the same body. They would have an engine, well, 2 cylinders, like that one you probably heard fire up, that would be laying down forwards, and then all of, just like they're all kind of the same, there's some small engines, some bigger engines. Well, when it got to this size of tractor, they couldn't quite fit that same style engine in there, and they were experimenting around with doing a vertical engine instead of an engine that was laying down. So this was the test mule for that program. Now you might think this looks kind of like an L. It looks kind of like a 62. Well, that's because that's what this tractor became. So it's a test piece, so everything is kind of interesting. We're gonna go through and kind of show you the controls on it and see why it definitely was a test piece. It would not have been fun to drive. And then I'll show you what this tractor turned into. So, all right, so this tractor, being that it was a developmental experimental tractor, had parts that they could pull off of the shelf. So actually the spindles and the transmission are out of a Ford Model A. Again, when this thing was developed, those were a popular car, easy to get a hold of. So that's what you'll see. If you can see when you're sitting back here, it would have had hand brakes too. Again, simplified just to get the test bed in. Not exactly the easiest thing to be shifting gears on, but still shiftable. And you can see here, I mean, this is just a straight up adjustable clutch length, but you know, just a simple piece that again would have just been made in the experimental side and tried out. On the other side, there were 6 of these that were built to experiment around on and test things out on. And again, you can see this weekend at the Antique Engine and Tractor Association's working tractor show. I don't think this one will be working, but who knows? Maybe it might come out in a parade. Obviously, hand crank start. Now, come over here. This is a John Deere Model 62. Obviously, you see some of the things how this takes away. Now this, instead of having the transmission way up here, like that was on the other tractor, it was a traditional transmission back here that went right in your rear end. This is like how the Cub Cadets are and how like Cubs are. So that way, again, you're right there. We've gone back to foot brakes on the one side with the clutch on the other. Now this was actually used, I believe it was used in the factory. Yeah, it was used for about 50 years to pull material on the factory before it was restored. So you can actually see, look at that, look at the wear on that clutch pedal. Very interesting how that, you know, just the wear on that, how that was worn out. But again, there was not that many of these 62s that were made. I believe it was under 100. I could be wrong on the number. But again, this then turned into the L, which actually there's an L right there, and then worked its way up into those little John Deere smaller tractors for smaller farm food plots and whatnot. But another couple really cool tractors here. Actually, there's a ton of really cool tractors. There's inside there one barn. And I mean, we're 2 days before the show, and there's a ton of tractors rolling in. So you do not want to miss it. Again, check out, so make sure to like and subscribe, and we'll be bringing more content from the show. Thanks.